let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, let's get it. Boom, let's get it. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, boom, Staffy Web. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 get heavy with it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, let's get it. Boom, 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 let's get it. Boom, 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 boom. Let me stop. Good morning, y'all. Let's rock out the right way. Yeah, Steffi Webby. Good morning, Queen. Hey. What you gotta do, you gotta tell her, man. Show her, man. Show her, man. Gutter, man. Gutter, man. What a man. Get me hit to the stove for a 40, man. What a quotey, man. Low it, man. Low it, man. Roll it, man. Roll it, man. Salute everybody in the chat. Let's get it, man. Stand on the media. We in the building, man. One more time. Let's run the CS2 Back. Gutter, man. Go ahead and let me get that money, man. I'm tripping now, I'm riding down, I'm sliding down your road with that hoodie on me, oh, let me blow, let me show you how it go, that's that Magnolia type of flow, ooh, here we go, hey, let me tell you what I'm on, huh, got your girl trying to bounce on my John, huh, hey, now I'm jumping like I'm John, huh, look, your mama playing Uncle Tom, huh, I got a bomb out in Guam, got a noodle with the rhyme, hey. Man, y'all better get crunk, man. What the hell is y'all doing? This is hump day. Stand on the media, running back. Hey, I'm from the gutter, man. That you need from the stove. Let me show you how I get it. Got your mama on the floor trying to give it to me. I hold on the low, got me looking like woo, wee. Hey, hey, let me shove it when I move it. Let me shove it, let me. Hey, now let me. Hey, I be feeling like I'm in the studio back in the day, nigga. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a couple of doubles in that lib. Let me end this shit. Boy, these niggas don't even know. Oh, man. I just be giving the 70%, man. You know? It's not about me. It's about you. Good morning, man. Welcome to Stand on the Media, man. It's 10:30 in the morning. Yes, on a Wednesday. Oh, man, blessings to everybody that's here, man, everybody that pulled up, everybody in the chat, all my moms that show love. I ain't seen you in a long time, Tanya Karen G. No, I'm lying. I did see you, right, recently? I think so. She said, put down the page. Yo, that's hilarious, Stephanie. That's hilarious. No, I'm just in a good mood, man. I'm blessed. Highly favored. I woke up on the right side of the dirt. I can't complain about nothing. Mouth is still fucking sore, but yeah, it could be worse. Could be dead, you know. Muddy waters with the muddy feet. What up, guy? What up, sir? Don't quit your day job. I would never do that. That brings the bacon home, sir. Yeah, it brings the bacon in. But it's crazy out here in these streets, man. The rumors is Luce Cannon about to get out. Then we got my girl Gigi. She did an interview. What's the name of this? That's crazy. I don't be remembering these names, bro. This is crazy. I'm gonna tell y'all right now. I think it's Hood Talks though. Yep. Hood Talks News is the The content I'm reviewing, they are premiering it right now. Gigi is dropping Recips. That's why I put it the way I put it in the title. She is dropping Recips. She must didn't know that my mouth was gonna be fucked up. So, she had to make shit even more hard for a nigga to do it. But I'ma do it though. You know what I'm saying? I'ma do it though. I'ma do it, I'ma do it, I'ma do it though. I'ma do it, I'ma do it, I'ma do it though. Y'all ain't fucking with it? Alright, fuck it. Hey, what up, Funk Face? That's a crazy name, by the way. Great work, stand up. Shay, for sure, for sure. They be hating on your boy, man, but they don't know, boy. I'm super talented. They better get their shit together because I'm coming. You know what I'm talking about, Funk Face? Yeah, I'm coming. You know what I'm talking about? Muddy with the hot ass mic, boy. You got them hot ass feet, Muddy. Yeah, man. Hey, that be fucking crazy, Muddy. If you know, where you live at during a lick of mud, because now people gonna be questioning why this nigga name is so Muddy. What the fuck is wrong with him? Why he want to be that? Oh, he be on that lean? I don't know. I don't know what that man do. That's my guy though. Don't ask no questions. Won't be no suggestions. Look, man, I'm getting ads already on my shit, man. God damn, YouTube, I want to make money, but can I talk to the people first? Damn! YouTube. YouTube is hey, that's a hustling ass algorithm. Man, we're gonna get to the content. But I gotta kill 5 minutes off the top. Come on, man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Man, and to the suckers, man, that be in my chat, man. Still, no, let me not say that. That's wrong. Salute to the new people, because these be new people that discover my channel. I don't want to be that YouTuber. Let me not be that guy. Let me first say thank you. I appreciate you giving me a shot. You just really don't understand me. This is your first time seeing me. And it's a lot. Your first time encountering my page is probably a lot. You're like, what the fuck is this? What is this? But I promise you, it's worth your time. But you have to understand, I'm a reaction channel. If I don't react throughout the content like I do, it makes it easy for someone to strike you. There are rules and regulations to this shit. And not everybody is accepting to you reacting to their content. So that's like a way to make sure that you're protected. But I like doing it. I like doing my reactions. I like giving my point of view. There's nothing wrong with that. We have a voice, and I'm gonna use mine. I don't know about you, but you don't have to go on my comment section all the time and let me know about it. Instead, I tell you, if you listen, the actual link to the video I'm reacting to is in the description. All you gotta do, you can go watch it over there uninterrupted. It's fine. Doesn't hurt my feelings, you know. What irritates me though is that some people just don't understand what a reaction channel is and what that entails, you know. But I don't want to shoot you too bad. I appreciate you pulling up, and I do appreciate your comment. But sometimes you got to use a little common sense, though. Like, I know it's not that common, but sometimes you just got to do it. Anyway, man, I don't know. I've been waffling with should I address something or should I just let it go? Somebody, came across my desk, man. Somebody I rock with sent me a clip. They wasn't sure if the guy was talking about, it was a lady first. She called in to his show and said some things. And I've been waffling with should I really address it? Because, my core family, they already know. But it's like, I really want to. But should I just let it go? But what the lady insinuated was, what the person that sent it to me, they wasn't sure. They watched my show, then they watched his show, and they wasn't sure if he was talking about, or if she was talking about me or not. So they just gave me the time stamp. So I went and listened to it, and I said, yeah, I know, it's me. But just so you know, I'm not going to address it. I'm gonna just address this moving forward. whether if I watch, I don't, but whether if I did watch his or anybody else's content or not, when I do my shit, I just do what's fresh on my brain. Like, I'm not the only one that has their point of view on what's going on or is tapped in. You're not either. The person that you support is not either. I know they like to claim that they are. They're the only ones, but they're not. And if you really took your time and did a little research, just a little bit, you would notice that there's no way I could be copycatting off of what he do, because I'm telling you the total opposite. See, he wants you to believe Jay Reed was a victim. He wants you to believe Jay Reed wasn't in on the play. There's no way I'm bringing someone that is on Megan's Law for whatever reason to my platform to talk in the first place. That's violation one. You have a platform to that, and you support that, but that's neither here or there. That's your business. That's his business. Don't got nothing to do with me. I'm saying that's something I wouldn't do, right? And I'm not going to tell you that Jay Reed was a victim. It was a play, ma'am. They ran him. Do I know if Marciano was in on the play? I don't know that, so I don't speak on it. But I think I got enough insight on what went on to know Jay Reed was in on all that. Now, did the ass whipping go a little too far? I don't know. What did they discuss? I don't know. I wasn't there. But no, I believe he was part of the play. Your guy, that's not what he's saying. Your guy is making it seem like he's a victim. Yeah. So I don't even know how you can even draw that comparison. I feel like Luce Cannon is going to get out. And I've been saying that. Your guy is saying he's not. I didn't say bail. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to dress that pig up as when it happens. It doesn't matter. You snitching. Anybody with those type of charges in a RICO like that, that's high profile, that walks up out of there sight unseen with all those charges and allegations. And come on, man. A pig is a pig, man. The oinks, you know what it is. It's common sense. So I just think he just gonna walk up out of there. Your guy doesn't think that. So what are you talking about? And then I'm just reacting to Demon Time Exotics content. Somebody who was actually in the know. He was there. He's talking from first-hand experience. Something your guy does not do. So I would appreciate it if you're going to speak on me truthfully. Don't call in and spew bullshit. Because I didn't appreciate that, man. And I do appreciate you supporting my channel at least for yesterday. I appreciate that. But if you're gonna tell it right. Was I clowning? Yes. Absolutely. Because y'all over there being hoodwinked, bamboozled. He's no different than CS2 Back, Reggie Wright, Luce Cannon, 600. None of them. He's no different to me. Whether if he's full-time or part-time, it doesn't matter. He compromised himself. He did. And he lied to y'all. And y'all let that go. Y'all didn't even push him. Y'all didn't even question it. He lied to y'all. He lied where he got the audio from. And he got busted red-handed. And y'all let him sidestep that. Because y'all are infatuated. But again, that's y'all business. I don't care. It had nothing to do with me. But yes, I'm going to take shots and clown and joke about it. It's funny to me. And it's amazing that some of y'all just can't get it. It's like, but at one point, that's how y'all were about CS2 Back. Y'all was in awe. A lot of y'all was in awe of CS2 Back. Now look where you at. But no, that other guy, that's too much of a reach. Okay. Let's get to the content, man. I know we way past that 5-minute mark. You know what I'm talking about. best believe when he get out, everybody better stay away from him because he's going to be working hard, 10 toes down in them streets trying to lock everybody up. That's a fact. That's a fact. Fight your own battles. Yeah, fight your own battles. And that's good advice. I know that's probably a shot, but yeah, that's good advice. Fight your own battles. We're going to get to the content though, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up. Let's get to it. I don't know what's going on here. Damn it. Get past all this now. Let's get right to it. I want to give him his introduction.
News, we on fire.
Yo, what's good, what's good? That Dade County Project Hood, baby, is back. Back again, baby. Yeah, we back again, man. Hey.
Hit that like button, please. To the people that are here, can you do me a favor? Hit that like button. It just helps us go further in the algorithm. That's all. We're trying to get this out as far as we can. So if we really trying to get this to the people and the masses, at least hit the like button. Sharing it and all that, that's great too. Subscribing, great. But I'd rather get the message out there before any of those.
Man, we got Luce Cannon, man. Real wife again in here, man, and she be coming with the receipts, man. She be dropping it, man.
The
Receipts. I ain't gonna tell y'all no lie.
It's the receipts.
She dropping them receipts, man. Everything she say, she got proof for it. You know what I'm saying? So with no further ado, you know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all, I ain't on nobody's side. I'm gonna tell y'all like that. But if they bring it, y'all know Hood gonna report it. And that, hey, listen, man, and all you fake gangsters, you gotta start telling your partners, man. Stop coming to the internet with this stuff, man, because these vloggers gonna grab it and we shouldn't blame them. Because you keep coming on here running y'all mouth, man, bringing stuff to them to run their mouth. So all real G's know that, you know what I'm saying? All real G's, salute to y'all, man. Y'all understand that, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, whoever those weirdos are in the chat, just kick them out.
Good. They shouldn't have bought it out here. They disrespecting the game, so disrespect them. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't really disrespecting nobody. I'm just bringing the story how the story, you know what I'm saying, is told. So with no further ado, let's get into it as the sale turns. Boy, another good episode is about to go down right now.
Everybody, my name is King Chosen. And I've been knowing Canada.
Man, hold up, King. Hold up, King Chosen. Damn. My guy in the building. Deuce him to dawn. Salute to my guy, man. Active Chucks is in the building. Show some love. Go subscribe over there if you haven't already. Let's go.
Since about 2006, 2005. And when I met him, he was just posing as a wannabe producer. And he really didn't have much going on. So, you know, I just kind of just took him, like, not for a joke, but I just figured he was a young dude just trying to make a name for himself. But what was odd is that he had a lot of connections. You know what I mean? He would call up Sony, he would call up these different places, and they would actually know him, and they would actually be offering him money and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Now, let me ask you a question. You said that he had connections and he called these places. Did you ever verify that they were really those people? Because I know some people have said, like, he has said he's known people and then they talk to, you know, they actually go up like phone calls and it wouldn't really be that person. Like this whole Dirk thing they set up. Dirk had no clue that he was being recorded. There was never an agreement and, you know, something like that. So what do you mean by Sony? Like, did you go to the Sony building with him? Did you call?
Well, you know, he would, you know, he would call them, and they would be the legitimate people. But I after a while, I found out that he was posing as the real Luce Cannon. You get what I'm saying?
He called it Sony. Yeah, man, I got another deal for you, man. Yeah, you remember I gave you Nas now.
Oh,
so you know, and they would be like, yeah, man, 2 million. You know, yeah, we'll give you whatever. You know, if you want a label, and you know, and so I'll be like. You know, and then I would ask him like, man, why don't we go take the deal?
And what he said?
Like, oh man, you know, you know Tremaine. Come on, you know Tremaine. He gonna make up a lie to cover another lie to cover another lie to cover another lie to cover another lie.
The boy is good, man. The boy is good, boy.
Right.
So after a while, you know, I saw that he had.
And just know, y'all, anybody that fall a bubble, I'm gonna let y'all know you're way dumber than him. You're way dumber than Bubba, man. Come on.
Had ambition, and we just became close friends. And what happened was, his mom ended up getting a settlement for almost $1 million, and so she left us the house in Fontana, and she actually left me in charge because I was the older one and the
Okay.
more responsible one.
So
And
where did Luce so you met Luce and he was where is Luce where did he go to high school?
he went to high school in Fontana. Okay.
So he was raised in Fontana.
Yeah, he's from.
Where is Fontana, y'all? You know, where Fontana at? How far Fontana is? I ain't familiar with Fontana. How far Fontana is from LA? Is that in LA? What is Fontana?
From Fontana. He's not from.
That sounds like somewhere on the outskirts or somewhere. Cause I ain't long as I was in LA, I ain't never hear Fontana.
He's not from LA.
Oh,
Okay.
The first time I saw him in LA was like on 43rd and Crenshaw with Big U, and then that's when I knew he was valid. But that was like years even after we had gotten in trouble. Um, but before that, I just took him as an IE dude that gang bang, or I knew his dad was Big Nutty from 6-0, and when it's like that, you're kind of born into it. But I figured out, and I talked to their mom, and she said that I guess they had gotten in trouble early, so she had to move him out of LA. So they haven't been in LA for a while.
right.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
but yeah, he was living with I forgot her name, Hispanic girl. Um, I forgot her name, man, but she was like kind of, she wasn't retarded. She had a disability with her hands, like cerebral palsy or something like that.
Okay.
And he was like living with her, like living off her check.
Boy, this boy jumped from one woman to the next one, boy, for them checks, boy. Hey, look, I ain't knocking his hustle. Y'all let him do it to y'all, man. But hey, that's his game plan. You know, he go from one woman to the next woman. Her money run out, he go to the next one. Well, I'm telling you, man, this dude is good.
Oh
So
wow. Wow. Wow.
yeah, yeah.
And this was what year was this?
This was in '06, and this was in Hesperia.
Bub said he don't care. He playing for crazy checks and all. He on disability checks. He do not care, boy. He'll take it all.
Yeesh. Long time ago.
So yeah, we went through a period of time where we were like really doing bad. Even Jermaine, everybody was struggling. I would go out and cut hair because I was a barber. I left LA to come out there and do music because I was the
Mhm.
first. Um, and I would go out and cut hair and make $40-50 just to buy make doubles and stuff for everybody. So
Yeah.
we end up getting really close. You know what I mean? We would sleep in the car together. You know what I'm saying? And even when we were at Jermaine's house in like in the den or something, we would sleep on the same bed, head and foot, and stuff like that. And our days mostly consist of like just playing basketball and hanging out and just doing, it's like kind of.
So when did you see him that change shift from you guys struggling as young adults to where he was just like I need to make it. When did
Well,
like some shift change?
well, he's always, like I said, he's always had ambition, and he's always been a great con man. I mean, he conned you. You know what I mean? So,
That he did. You ain't never lied, boy. You ain't
he's
never
he's one of
lied.
the best.
He
He's
is
one of the
definitely,
best,
yes, he
and
definitely
he
is.
used to tell me, man, just fake it till you make it, chosen. You know what I mean? But he
That
was
he's doing a
really,
very good job of. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah, yeah. Fake it till you
Now
make it,
I
chosen.
want to talk about fast forward. I know that you and him ended up catching a case together. Can you
Yeah.
tell us a
Okay.
little bit about that?
Okay, so what had happened was, and I can speak openly about it. As you can see, I took all 19 charges on the case.
Dang, he ain't take one?
Yes.
So I'm a stand-up dude. I don't, you know what I mean? And what had happened was we were just young and kind of doing some things. And well, we were supposed to close. Well, he lied to me. Let me put it to you like this.
Hmm.
He told me that he had an inside connect at the bank,
Boy, I need a friend like this dude that'll take 19 charges for you, boy. I need a friend like you, boy.
Hmm.
right?
Hmm.
And they were in on it, and we were going to close for about 50,000. Okay.
Okay.
So we put in the loan, and the loan cleared. Now the catch was, it really wasn't identity theft because the paperwork that we had wasn't a real person.
Mm.
It was a ghost profile.
Okay.
So it was a built up, made up profile. So technically, it's really not a crime because it's like that's my alias, but it is a crime because all the documents I used was fraudulent. If that makes sense, right?
Okay.
So, so it closed or whatever, and I went to the bank, and I had the little fake, Alvarado, you know, ID, whatever. And I went in there, and the first time I went in there, she took it, and she was like, "Well, this ID is no good." And so I was like, "Really?" And I act shocked and surprised or whatever. And then she let me go, and we left. And Tremaine just, he's impatient, and he's really an ignorant person, and he's really a liar
Mm-hmm.
and manipulator. So I thought that the lady really was in on it because she let me go.
Hey, he done made him think, boy, hey, this is a low down dirty dude, boy. You'll send your partner in there knowing the bank teller don't have nothing to do with it. But you would tell him, yeah, she in there on it with me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just going in there to her. Come on, man. Why, man? Come on, man, boy. Partners like this, boy, you don't need no partners, boy.
So he's like, "Well, man, let's go back. Let's go back." I said, "No, man, you got to wait a minute." I said, "We got to get a better ID." You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I want to go back with the same ID. Boy, who fall a bubble, man? Come on, man.
We really got to get it together, and we got to go in there and present it. Even if she is on it, I got to present good stuff in order for it to go through. Him being impatient. Nah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I was like, well, all right.
Bub wanted to go, but see, Bub do not think he can't be the mastermind and stuff, man. This it gonna land you in jail every time, man. Watch how this story end
All
up.
right, man, whatever. Since she's in on it, so we went back like maybe 3 days later, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now this time she got up and she walked in the back.
This is the same woman. You go back 3 days. So
Same woman,
woman, and he's telling him
same
like, "Hey,
banker.
she's in on this play. Don't worry, it's all
Don't
good."
Hey, that's why Wack say. That's why Wack ain't locked up. Wack say, look, when he go to going crazy, I'm gonna fall back in them interviews like I'm surprised at everything he's saying. Boy, yeah, he won't get me. I done seen too many people go to jail behind him. And you know Wack know everything, man.
worry. And Tremaine, that's the type of
Hey, Wack was in them interviews playing like it was his first time hearing this stuff, knowing he prepped Luce Cannon up to say that stuff. He said, man, whoa, for real? No, Luce, don't say that. Don't say that. No. Man, you knew everything he was tipping to say, man. Come on now.
lies that he tells you.
Right.
Those are the type of deceptions that's what will get you to move. Because I wasn't committing crimes. I wasn't doing nothing. I was just like, well, shit, 50,000, she's in the bank. Why not?
Man, hanging with Bubba is committing a crime, man. Just hang with him, you committing a crime.
Why not?
Right.
She's in on it. Why not?
Right. He's saying like it's good to go.
It's
Nothing.
good. It's
Okay.
good, Chosen. Come on, Chosen.
Yeah. So 3 days later, you go back, and it's the same woman.
So it's the same woman.
Okay.
And this time she takes the ID in the back, and she's in there for a minute. So I'm not new to the game, man. I've been around, so I'm like, oh man, it's all bad. But I'm trying to think, why would it be all bad? I'm naive because he leads you in a deception to make you think that this is all good when it's really all bad.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I look up, I like tore up the rest of it because I had some light bills and phone bills and stuff, and I ripped those up and I threw those away. and I tried to get up, and just kind of eased out the bank. And by the time I got out the front door, the Fontana police was out there like, man, please, or I'll blow your fucking head off. And I'm like, oh shit.
Wait. So,
Man, you got to be dumber than him, though, man. Bro, I just call it how I see it now. I ain't saying you're dumb or nothing, but it seemed like that timing, you was dumber than him, man. Because you went back with the same ID. You let Bubba convince you to go back with the same ID, bruh. You put a turn around and say, man, I don't care what you saying. I'm not going back in there with this same ID. They
Every
already
day.
said, you know what I'm
Every
saying?
day.
Don't come back with this ID. Even if she was in on it, you keep coming back with the same ID, you gonna get her busted. So that should have made a lot of sense in your head. Like, man, if I keep coming back with this same ID, even if she is involved, that's gonna get her in trouble. No, man, we got to. I'm not going back in. You go back in there with that.
so where's Tremaine while you're inside the bank?
This idiot is sitting in my car that we had made a play for the week before. So a week before, we got like fucking 5 cars in one day. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got a brand new Mustang. Somebody got a Benz.
Them boy were using them CPNs up.
Baby mama got a baby mama car, a Plymouth car. You know what I'm saying? We just got. I think it was a 745. So.
Hey, salute to Walter Parsons, man. He bought a membership. I need to really get back there and set that stuff up, by the way, because I did, but I ain't really take it, serious. But thank you for that, bro. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna set that up so I can see if I can get more people to go ahead and join our membership, man. We're gonna step it up a little bit. Salute to you, Walter, man. I appreciate you, bro. You've been supporting me for a long time. Matter of fact, I got you. Give me a second. I got you.
So we just really just was acting the ass, right?
Right.
And we got like 5 different cars. So he was just doing too much. He was being greedy, and he was doing too much because we had already got away with the cars. I was enjoying my new car, my GT Mustang. I was having fun whipping that. You know what I mean?
Right.
So and so that's what happened. And so
he's sitting in the bank in the
so yeah, he's sitting in a stolen car. So that's how they tied the cars to the case, to the bank case.
Okay.
Boy, we're too dumb to pull off. Come on, man. You see the police, I'm gone. Bro, ain't no need for both of us to go to jail. How I'm gonna bun you out if I'm locked up? How I'm gonna, try to help you out here if both of us locked up, man? Somebody gotta be on the street. I'm gone. Call me if you can make it up.
So you come out of
You would want me to leave because it ain't good having a co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? You already caught. You don't need no co-defendant. If he's sitting outside, I know Buddy was in there praying, man, I hope this fool don't get caught. I hope this fool don't get caught because he seemed like he'll tell on
the bank and the building is surrounded?
Yeah.
So you didn't know so who called the police? The lady went into the back and called the police?
Yeah, the lady who was supposed to be in on the
Who's supposed to be in on the play.
Bro, you should have known.
The lady who was supposed to be in on the move.
So you come out, okay, you come out, the place is surrounded.
Yeah.
They clearly hem you up, I'm assuming. And then what happened?
Right. So I didn't even know that he got arrested. So, I'm thinking for sure he drove off. Like, why would you sit there? Like, you see the police come, they don't know he didn't go in the bank with me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
yeah, but the bank could have informed bank could have informed the police that what car you pulled up in, this the car you pulled up in before. You know what I'm saying? They got cameras in the bank, bro. So the bank could have told the police straight up, look, the car he came in and woo woo woo, straight up, and that's why when they came, they could have rushed him before they even got to you. You know what I'm saying? Because they already done told him what kind of car you done came in.
Why wouldn't you just drive off? You know what I'm saying? It don't make no sense.
He probably couldn't, dog. They told, when they called the police on y'all, they told the bank, yeah, he pulled up in a woo woo woo. Yeah, this is the second time they came up. Yeah, they already got y'all. They're waiting on y'all to come back. They already knew the plan if y'all come back. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty sure she probably made copies of all your stuff, the ID and everything. You know what I'm saying? But by her looking at it, that's enough, man. You know what I'm saying? They were waiting on y'all to come back. And she gave you a chance to get away the first time. And you were dumb enough to go back with the same ID, listen to Bubba Gump, man.
While you was just sit there. You know what I mean? So apparently he sits there and they catch him in the car. And then they tied the car to him. Because guess what? The day before there in the same credit union parking lot, the idiot took a car from the same parking lot.
And you gonna go back to it with him? Now, I don't know y'all, man. Y'all let me know who the dumbest in this situation. I'll wait. I don't know who
a whole lot of dumb shit going on out here. This shit crazy. I'm with you, bro. There's a lot of dumb shit going on here.
Let me know who's the dumbest.
Man,
hey,
this don't get no better, y'all.
Dumb and the dumber.
Wait, he stole a car from the parking lot?
I told you we had all gotten cars. Like, right before that.
Mm-hmm.
So the place that he got his car from was the same lot.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
No, he's not that bright.
Right.
He's not.
Bruh, if you knew all this, You boy, you way below him.
How the dumb pot
If you
gonna
knew
call
all
the
this
dumb
at the
kettle
time. Now I'm gonna give you the
dumb?
benefit of the doubt. If you knew this at the time, no, bro.
You being nice. You being nice. How the dumb kettle gonna call the dumb pot dumb? How you do that? He ain't that bright. You ain't a bag of Christmas lights your damn self, my guy. What is he talking about?
I don't know what's going on with you.
Not he's slow.
Yeah,
call him
he
Odie.
like
I don't know
catch me if
what's
you
going
can.
on with you.
well.
Bruh.
No, he's retarded. He's a crash test dummy. I call him Odie from Garfield.
Odie. He say Odie.
And you was the passenger? Was he the passenger?
New one, Odie.
Jesus Lord.
No.
Hey, dude, so dumb. Everybody that know him got a different name for him. For a dumb person, a slow person. Everybody that know this man got a slow person name for him, man. Come on.
Yeah, we can say all that. Man, listen. That boy is anointed by the feds. You know? He pretty much got the green light to go out here and run amok within reason. I did peep something yesterday though. A lot of people really still don't get it. And like that other YouTuber I keep talking about, and I had to address what somebody sent me. It's funny that because some of the people left because of how harsh he was on Big U, not knowing Big U before any of this, probably didn't know anything about Big U before any of this, and he just out of nowhere just started to go super hard on Big U. And I have not heard, I mean, it's not him, it's a few people out here. I ain't heard not one of y'all apologize to Big U yet. Because what we do know is a lot of the stuff that's in that indictment was crimes that he had nothing to do with. But they had these informants be like actors, play scenes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Implement Big U and shit that he had nothing to do with by just getting a few selective people to be involved and talk over the airways and insinuate and add Big U to shit. The biggest one was, Luce Cannon was his enforcer. I've been saying it from the jump. I don't know Big U personally, but his demeanor I know very well. I grew up with that demeanor around me. Ain't no way my pops, I'm going to speak on my pops. Ain't no way he having somebody like Luce Cannon as his enforcer. Number one, my pops is his own enforcer, if need be. But if he needed one, it wouldn't have been no Luce Cannon. But that was one of the lies and scenarios that they threw out there that stuck. So I'm not saying Big U ain't commit nothing in that RICO, but what I am saying is at least 80 to 90% of that is all fabricated. And all them YouTube dudes who was going so hard on Big U, the scum of the earth, and I hate somebody like that who was preying on his community. Y'all still ain't apologized yet. I ain't heard not one of y'all come out and apologize to Big U yet. He ain't never said or pretended to be perfect. But one thing that I can actually show you that you can't show about nobody around in your community that has put on for his community quite like him. Out of all these informants that they use that play the role, show me what they have done for their community. Like what Big U did for his and what he did for those kids. Actually has given back. Actually has protected. Crime rate went down in Los Angeles when he was at him. That's facts. Numbers don't lie. But all y'all ran around and bashed that man. Y'all, he was guilty by the eye of public opinion. He never even had his day in court yet without y'all writing off his obituary. In particular, that one YouTube guy who had so much hate and disdain in his voice for that man that he does not know and would not say what he said to that man's face. And that's a fact. I put my fucking life on it. That your guy wouldn't have said the shit that he said to Big U's face. I guarantee that. But I think he's owed some apologies around here. The weed dispensary and all this shit that they talking about. Big U ain't had nothing to do with that. He was put in some shit. And the feds let it go. They looked east and west, even though they knew shit wasn't quite right, shit wasn't real. And these the people that they trying to build their case on the backs of these informants. Luce been waking this shit up. How y'all not seeing it yet? I just don't understand. I just want to say though, to them YouTubers, do us right. I need the respect need to be as loud as the disrespect. Cause you don't know that man, you don't know nothing about that man. You ain't invest no time to really find out what the truth is. You went off of sound bites and what you was fed. Yeah. You was fed information. The respect need to be as loud as that disrespect was.
Oh man.
No, he's slow.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know.
Shawana, what else? What up, Queen? From the 504. What up, boo?
So, so we get arrested, and I come to find out he's arrested, and his alibi was it wasn't me, it was my brother.
Oh man.
Hey, his brother did go on street TV and said, "Y'all go watch the."
Mac, you won't get no argument from me here with that right there. But what's your point? What's your point, Mac? Mac says, if you profit from illegal activities, you commit a crime, period. You won't get no argument from me here. But I love how you like to make things like life is cut and dry like that. Everything is black and white. Do we have equal opportunity? That when we go apply for a job that we are equally qualified for is someone who does not look like us, that it's about our education and what we bring to the table, and our skill set is what determines if we get that job or not at certain places. You know? It's not like, when we driving around, we're not getting racially profiled in certain cases. Equal for all does not apply for us. And Tupac already told you, how many times we gonna ask nicely for what we're owed, equal rights. Fair, just fair. After 40 acres and a mule, because we've been owed way more than that. We want to be able to police and govern our own, just like everybody else. But we're not afforded that luxury and opportunity. But you want us to play by the rules all the way around, huh? Huh, Mac? That's what you think. You think we can afford to do that in some cases, huh? Meanwhile, We have a government that breaks the law every motherfucking day, and don't nobody say nothing. President been impeached twice, and is president of the United States of America. But we just overlooked that. We go around that, right? Yeah. Man, don't play with me, bro. I was born that night, not last night. I know exactly what the fuck is going on. Been knowing all my life. What's good for the goose damn show ain't good for the gander when it come to black people. And by now, if you my age, you should know that.
The interview on Street TV, he did say Luce Cannon was using his name, man, getting locked up using his name. He said that out of his own mouth. Now, come on now.
We lost you on camera.
So we know dude ain't lying. His brother said, you can go look it up on Street TV. His brother said the same thing.
So his
Big
thing
dog
was
ain't lying.
is that it
It was
not
my twin.
It was my twin.
It was my twin.
Okay. At what point did he say that? What
Nobody's safe around this dude. I'm telling you, man, I hope she ain't. I hope if he got a little boy, please, y'all do not name that baby after him. Because he going to go get ID in that baby name. He going to go get lights, all type of stuff. That baby going to have bills before he 21. Don't do it.
At what point did you find out he was arrested?
Well, I think we were possibly in the holding tank together. We were going. No, we were. I think we were in the station together. Mm-hmm. Yeah. We were in the station together, and I'm looking at him.
Bills in debts before he 21.
I'm like, you fucking idiot, and I'm like, man, she wasn't in on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you fucking idiot. Like, nigga, this like you got me caught up, fool.
Bro, you supposed to realize she wasn't in on it from the beginning, man. She let you go, man. You come back, you go back with the same. The lady told you, right? Even like I say, even if she was in on it, she looked at the ID and say this ID is no good. It's no good. It's no good. But you still let this fool convince you to go back with the same ID. Even if, like I say, if she was down with it, you getting her in trouble. If she down with the play, she telling you, look, go get a better ID. Maybe I'll let it slide through, but if you keep coming with this one on camera, you're going to get me in trouble, and there's nothing left for me to do but to tell. Can't lose my job behind y'all. Not behind a bubble. You know what I'm saying? Oldie, whatever you call him.
Hemmed up. Mm-hmm.
Got me hemmed up, idiot. So he over there saying, man, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Jermaine. It was Jermaine.
Oh, he's saying Jermaine got y'all hemmed up.
Yeah. So he like, tell him, Chosen. And I'm just looking at him like,
How was your brother and he wasn't there? You was there. This dude is good, man.
Telling him shit.
Oh, no. So he
like, huh?
As soon as y'all
Chosen, huh?
His twin.
He like, huh, Chosen, tell him it wasn't me, it was my brother. And I was like, man, whatever, man. Like, yeah, man. Like, yeah. Like, whatever. Like this dude is low.
He low, but it's only you and him at the bank. What? I don't get what's going on here. Like, it's only you and him at the bank. Why he think the police gonna believe it was his brother? He got caught on the scene.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I'm never. So
they gotta stop it,
the
man.
first time we go to court, he was in the holding tank with me, mm-hmm. And the sheriff walked by, and this dude started yelling out, "I'm willing to cooperate with the DA."
Oh!
Wow.
Hey, you gotta stop it. Y'all gotta stop it, man. This dude, hey, you gotta take me out, man. He gotta stop it, man. No, he ain't say that, man. He ain't say, Bubba ain't say that, man. No, man. Come on, man.
Wow.
Already? On my G, on my
and somebody following him like they gangster, man. Like, boy. No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. No, I'm telling you, I better not get one more dude to talk up for this dude. If he said this, man, come on, man. What's going on here, man? The streets is a myth, man. What's going on in the streets, man?
So, G, if I'm lying, G, G, you know, you been around me, G. We come on, man. We didn't ate, we didn't laugh, we didn't giggle.
But I want the people to hear from you because you know they look at me and say, you know, bitter baby mama.
Hey, Big Dog seem like he know him. I'm gonna have to go at Big Dog word, cause this seem like some of Bubba X, man, like the stuff he'll do, man. And then he got the real wife here, man. They coming with nothing but receipts now. The other side ain't been coming with receipts now. I'm telling you now, hey, Whack side is up now. This side over here up by 10 now. Y'all gonna have to come receipt, cause y'all keep talking about what somebody's saying and y'all got this or that, but there ain't no proof. It's no hold bar over here. They got the gloves off. They ain't playing with y'all, man. If you really got receipts, you got to drop them, man, because y'all losing.
Now y'all notice he said they side up, man. Whack side up, man. Y'all notice he said that, right? I know y'all caught that, right? And I know he just he reacting to the content like me, a reaction channel, but even he see something going on here. He see something afoot. He see it. Whacking them up. So I just want to make sure I remind the people who rocking with me, who should already know. Whack the biggest informant out of all these guys. He's just the one that exposed the other one first, even though he's already being exposed. But yeah, he's an informant. Yeah, and he knew all of this. You know, just like he knew this.
I know the nigga personally. I know Victor One. I know him, did business with him. He was just on my phone. Yeah, I know him. I know the nigga. Nigga named Dale. They call him Monster. Nigga do read the script, spinning book shows. I know the nigga.
I know the nigga.
Now Luce is all the way up.
I know the nigga.
Because they was both just on my phone in October.
They was on his phone.
And Dale was working all the way up into March 15th.
Ooh.
March 14th. Which lets me know when they was having that phone call, Dale's phone was hot.
And you lined it up. Oh, he lined it up.
Don't lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big, you been extorting me. Kid, I'm not gonna lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big.
What happened again? What?
Kid, I'm not gonna lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big, you been extorting me. That nigga.
Oh,
Whack,
fuck that nigga. Okay.
It was real.
He said, I ain't gonna lie. He told me, but F that nigga. Academics, where you at? Where you at, Ac? Hello? Where's Vlad? I thought you and Big U was cool. Vlad, hello? I mean, take some time away from shaving that beard. Clean them glasses off. You know? We need you. Yeah, we need you. Where you at? Why you ain't asking Wack about that? Why y'all not asking him? What's up with that? I don't understand what the problem is, man. What's the problem, man? What's the matter? Come on, man. Talk to us, man. What's the matter, man? We want to know. Vlad, what's up, man? Act, what's up, man? We already know what Grand Mason stands. He been showing us that every single day. But what's up, y'all? Thought y'all was independent. Y'all don't need nobody. The other guy, who all know now, what's up? Where y'all at, man? We need to know what's up with that. Can we revisit that? Can we clip that, y'all? And send that to him nonstop all day? Because we need academics, because he can get whacked on the phone at any time, at any given time. You know what I'm saying? They just have a special type of relationship. So we need to get this to Ack, so Ack can go ahead and revisit this and ask him about this.
Don't lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big, you been extorting me. Kid, I'm not gonna lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big, you been extorting me. Kid, I'm not gonna lie. He admitted it. I work it. I told him, Big, you been extorting me. That nigga. Whack, when I did business with you, it was real business. Even when I owed your people, shut out to me and it was fair business. We made a deal, we negotiated, you shook hands, you left. You left me with the people. Whenever I sent you money to deliver orders, you always deliver.
Porky just.
I'm just saying, man, what's up with that, man? Can we get y'all hello? He's an exposer. He lined Luce Cannon up. If you taking his word as the gospel, right? Because he knew the man was working, and he set the call up. We talking about the exposers. Y'all come on, culture vultures. This is plenty of food for y'all to eat and feast on for a whole week. What's the matter? Don't tell me y'all scared now. Man, let's get back to this shit, man.
Nah, hell no, man. He was the best.
Hey, GG say, hey, what G-Man said in his song? GG say, boy, I'm turning up. I'm showing up just to even the score.
Somebody who was before me
just to even it, boy. She done passed them, boy.
Nah. You was the best, and you didn't know about him abandoning his other kids and all that. No. You know, with Nikki. See, I was around with him and Nikki. Now, Tremaine has a good soft side. I've never known him to be abusive towards women.
Oh, he a buttercup.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did.
He's always
a honey bun, a sweet melon dude
of women. Now he'll bully a dude. You know what I'm saying? We used to go play basketball.
Well, that's a good thing to know about Loose Lip.
Basketball at the park, and he would bully all the Hispanic people. I would have to stop him. You know what I'm saying? We'd be driving down the street, and he'd be pushing them off their bikes. You know what I'm saying? Kid shit, stupid shit.
So he was a nice soft guy pushing mess.
Play football or anything, and that's all we did.
That's crazy.
Barbecued every day.
Boy, I was just mad in Malibu, boy. Got a good life and just mad.
To play video. No, because mom left,
beating up all the white boys.
Left us the house.
Yeah,
so when she left us the house, that was it, huh?
I said no, you did say that. Okay, so he's in the.
They all talk alike. Yeah, so the mother left the house, and when she left the house, we moved in it, and when we moved in it, we put furniture in it, and when we put furniture in it, we set up the PlayStation, and then when we set the PlayStation up, 2K wouldn't start. And then when 2K, I can keep going, but they all have that same style of talk. It's crazy to me.
Hold his tank. He's yelling to the guard like, "Hey, I'll cooperate. What happened?"
Yeah. So at that point, I knew that my whole
he was nice, nasty.
Was at stake. So, we got to court, and they were talking about 4 years or something like that. Mm-hmm. And I jumped up and I was like, "For what?" I said, I didn't even hurt nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't draw no blood. I didn't stick nobody up with no guns. Like I said, watch when I get out this motherfucker. Right?
Right.
I spaz out. No, I crash out because I really ain't got it all. So I crash out on the whole courtroom with the judge. So the judge like, man, calm down. He said, hold on, counsel. And they went in the back. So she came back out like 15 minutes later. She said, listen, I'll do this for you. If you plead to all 19 charges, I'll give you 2 years with half. You already been in here for 4 months, and you'll be out in about another 8 months. I said, I'll take it. Because
dog got 2 years messing around with this fool, man. Come on, man.
Did you at that point?
But hey, big dog. Now, big dog, I'm into your story now. I got to keep it real. You put a lot of this on yourself. Because you went out there with Lil Dummy, Bubba Gump, Odie as you call him, and you let him convince you to do this dumb stuff, man. The lady gave you a warning, man. Look, man, ain't trying to get you locked up. This ID ain't good. You get what I'm saying? The ID ain't good. Get up out of here. But you let Bubba convince you to go back.
Crazy.
So who's to blame?
Who's crazy?
Hey. You got by a dummy, man, and sometimes it happened to the best of us, man.
That's a fact.
When you heard when you guys were together and he was saying,
God take care of babies and fools.
I'll cooperate. Did they take him anywhere? Did they remove him from the cell? Did you see him again after that?
No, I mean at that point, No, but that's all I needed to hear. You get what I'm saying? That day I got off the case. That day.
Bruh.
So
That day I got off.
you just knew, like, after he said that, and after he was already blaming on his brother, which
Yeah.
we all know is true because he was just, I don't know if you know this, but there was somebody in showed up to his court on in the indictment as bail hearing, and he literally stood up in court and said exactly what you just said,
Yeah,
and
I don't
said,
lie.
hey, all those crimes was
Boy, anybody follow this dude, boy, got to be just stuck on stupidity, man, or never had no attention in their life, and they loving the attention he getting, and they want to jump on the bandwagon.
That's a
Because there's
fact.
no way I tell myself to this dude after hearing all this stuff from people in his past. You got to be the dumbest, or you know what I'm saying, the most needed for attention. Because it is a drug. Attention is a drug too.
That's a fact.
People be looking for it, boy.
That's
They
a
don't care
fact.
if it's good or bad. They want it.
That's a fact.
Because to run with this dummy, you got to be just looking for attention because you ain't getting no money with him.
wasn't me. It was my twin. He literally
Yes.
just said that. So
That's his alibi.
You've
That's his
literally just clarified that this is what he does because
Yeah.
you literally just did this in court. That only one person, I believe, was in the court that day.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So I'm sure I see that's a pattern. Him blaming his.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, that was 600 who said that Luce Cannon had yelled that in court, right? That was 600 who said that. Or was it Eddie Boy? No, I think that was 600, and then Eddie Boy said something different. This is what I'll say to this. These niggas, they set these plays up short, and they for short outcomes and long outcomes. Hypothetically speaking here. What if that was strategically set in place for this moment right here? Because Wack would know that information. 600 would definitely know that information by way of Wack. First court date or whatever. Repeat what you already know he had said in this court thing right here. What we're listening to right here, you already are privy to that information. When you do your video, say he did that in that court that day. Because if I'm not mistaken, Eddie Boy didn't say that, did he? Didn't Eddie Boy or somebody say that's not what was said that day? Maybe this was it was 600, right? So that was that could have been a strategic move. Say it then, so it resonates when this comes out. And make it seem like that's a pattern of what he do. And I'm not even trying to defend Luce Cannon, but I look at this shit now on from the standpoint of I know what they are, and I now see what they do. And it's a lot of smoke and mirrors and a lot of different moving parts that you really have to pay attention to. And just don't believe the first thing you hear and see. Just saying.
Twin.
Yeah.
So
Eddie Boy confirmed that what they're saying Luce Cannon yelled out in the courtroom. Because I remember somebody saying that's not what happened. Or maybe that was Sharice. But then Eddie Boy is a part of he's a silent exposer. So they have no credibility for me. None of them. You know, she don't either, but.
Were you aware?
Let me just say, never mind.
I did pull the cases.
Yeah.
I did pull your guys'
They all
charges.
lie.
I did see. I went through them very thoroughly. And
Straight
did you
con
know
artist,
that
fact.
Okay, Candace.
So let's just pull it up. Just since you said, after you took your night.
She come with receipts, boy. That's why. Hey, that one thing I
Receipts.
like about watching her. She come with them receipts, boy.
No receipts.
Were you aware what charges?
As she say, receipts.
Yeah, there we see. He heard me.
Took? Did you know
No.
what charges he took?
No, I didn't give a shit. I really at that point I didn't care.
Okay.
I was done with him. He lied to me. Now he being a bitch in a cell. You know what I'm saying? Because I got in trouble when I was like 16 years old, and I beat a life sentence at 16. and I was in the first wave.
Sound like CS2
Bruh,
Back.
you beat a life sentence just to come out to hang with Cornball Cannon? To go back to jail?
they
On something
defected.
stupid?
They both defected.
After doing a life sentence? You should know
they
better
defected.
than to be hanging with this dude? Come on, man.
With the 3 strikes and stuff. So
It
you know,
don't
I was
get
done
no
with crime
crazy.
then, but I figured I could get away with some white collar shit, you know what I'm saying, and try, you know, you trying your hand. I'm young.
Well, not doing a life sentence. He had a life sentence, then he got out.
Yeah.
So,
Have you ever
right,
pulled
right.
this paperwork? Have you ever seen his?
no.
Okay.
You know,
Can you see the screen?
yeah, I can see it.
Okay. So this is these are the charges that you took.
Yeah.
As we could all see, the chat and, you know, everybody else, as you can see,
Yeah, that's me, $1 million bill. Yeah,
you
Mr.
took
Yeah,
all these
Mr.
charges,
Yeah.
and I'm
They call me
explaining
the ghost. They call me the ghost. I'm really
I
ghost
see it.
like some power. That's me. Yeah.
all on here, the charges.
Okay, bro.
Right.
Okay, bro. We get
And
it.
But
so
yeah.
We get
let
it,
me
bro.
pull up Tremaine's charges, you guys. So let's look at his charges, right? So you guys saw Chosen's. Let's pull up Tremaine's charges so you can see Chosen, since you.
Yeah, what
I'm
you
sure
doing
have
here?
the
Yeah.
paperwork.
To
He
Eddie
told me
Boy.
he did 2 years.
So we're gonna.
Ah.
He said Eddie Boy was
He
there. I
talked for
believe
2
that.
years,
He
bruh.
said,
So
I
as we can
believe
see
that.
right here,
He telling you he told for 2 years or more.
you know, action came on for sentencing.
Action.
So count 1, 3, 4, 6, and 7, order dismissed. Reason 1385 PC.
And what's that?
Counts 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, order dismissed. Reason 1385 PC.
Wow.
On motion of people pursuant to plea bargain, count 13, 14, 15, 16, order dismissed. And a motion of people pursuant to plea bargain 17 and 18, order dismissed. Reason all of them were
Even the stolen car he got caught in, it was dismissed too.
Michael Hawkins,
Yeah,
what
that's
up?
when-
What up,
that's when he
sir?
became an informant.
What up,
Well, I
family?
see on
Ooh.
yours did not have a 1385 PC.
Ooh.
Hell
Yours
no, I
Let
ain't
me run
no
that back
13
just a
shit.
little bit. What you just said, because I talked over it. I'm sorry.
12, order dismissed. Reason 1385 PC.
Wow.
On motion of people pursuant to plea bargain, count 13, 14, 15, 16, order dismissed. And a motion of people pursuant to plea bargain 17 and 18, order dismissed. Reason all of them were
Even the stolen car he got caught in, it was dismissed too.
reason 1385.
Yeah, well, that's when he became an informant.
Well, I see on yours.
Wow.
Yours did not have a 1385 PC.
Hell
Yours
no, I ain't no 13 shit.
Hey, big dog say ain't no 13 nothing. Get that
Listen,
straight.
man, I've always been a stand-up dude. You know what I mean? If I do the crime, I'm gonna do the time. I don't really do crime.
So let me
You know,
go to the chat. Let me go to the beginning. So if anybody wants to, well,
He
you guys
said
can see
that's
at the
when he
top, there's the
turned
case
informant.
number. And like I said, I did I looked at them both thoroughly. You guys were originally charged with all the same charges.
Yes.
You both originally had $1 million bail.
Yeah. I'm the $1 million man.
Both
Yeah.
$1 million bail.
Look at that's just where Luce get it from, man. Yeah. I'm the $1 million man. Bro, you had $1 million bail, man. You didn't have $1 million, bro. It was a bill. It was $1 million bail. And on $1 million, you probably paid, what, $100,000 to get out? Come on, man. Still a lot of money. But still, man, you don't brag about stuff like, yeah, $1 million bill. Yeah, that's me. Man, come on, man. Now, hey, this stuff got people indicted. You bragging on.
Then both were reduced to 50,000.
Yeah.
Then both of you.
Oh, it went down, dog. Big dog. Oh, big dog, it went down to 50, man. 50 ain't nothing but 5,000, big dog. Oh, man, we thought you was balling.
Waived.
Man,
Okay.
that's standard
Now, this is
practice
where
in
it gets
court, man.
tricky.
Come on.
Both of you did your declarations.
Mm-hmm.
You waived your Fifth Amendment.
Right.
And then come the charges, and then you got 19, and he has like 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I can't make this up if I didn't see it myself. But I wanted to do research. Like I said, I'm never gonna come, just come on here talking. You guys, guys all know, I had to pull the receipts so we could see it for ourselves.
Yeah, it is. Look at that word, receipts. Hey, I was gonna say something last time, y'all. It would eat me up, but y'all know hood old school. So when she was saying receipts, I'm like, man, I ain't gonna pick at her because this could be some new stuff, and I don't need my kids coming in here talking about in the room talking about something when they hear my video talking about something. Dad, You know, what you laughing at her for? She said receipts. That's what everybody's saying now, receipts. It ain't receipts no more. It's receipts. So, you know, I fall back from that. But when I see people coming in my comment talking about receipts, what is a receipt? I'm like, man, hold on. There's something wrong here. Lord Jesus, we
It's
got
just a clever little way. He say receipts. It's okay. Let's go.
Yeah, he's a snitch. But you know, and after that, I would never.
What made you stay solid at that point, knowing that he had clearly, right? He told you he knew the girl in the bank. You realized that wasn't true, right? At that moment, you get to the jail. He's literally telling on his own twin brother, and
Right.
like, hey, right. What made you stay solid when it came time for your plea bargain? What made you stay solid?
Well, the thing of it is that Cannon is really, and as you can see, he's really connected in the industry. Whether he lied his way in there, whether he manipulated his way in there, deceived his way, he's really connected. So, you know, me being an artist and me, you know, just having my background, I figured, okay, I can't do crimes with.
What happened?
Dude ain't connected. You know how to call whack.
We can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't know about all those connections. I don't know what you talking about. Gigi,
because
she was
a lot
connected.
of his connections, I don't know about back then, but I know now his connections ain't worth nothing.
You're muted. Unmute your mic.
What's the point of having connections if they don't want to connect with
We
you?
lost him, y'all.
You know?
Let's get him back. So as you can see, you guys,
D13 is the click. Niggas is active with their gangster ish. Here
but,
we
like
go.
I said,
Turn it up. We in the building. D13 is in the building. What up? Hey, ain't gonna be no Android slander around here. It's a phone, Damien. It's a phone. Okay, Damien? An Android is an Android. Shit. I heard what's up with all this Android slander lately. Because y'all got an Apple phone. You don't even need apples. Let's get back to the content.
You know what you're talking about.
Oh, salute to District 13. I think they listening right about now, man. Salute to the entire squad, to the entire team. Maybe even one is in the chat, maybe two is in the chat. They in the chat. Show some love. District 13 is in the building. Let's get to the content.
I showed you guys.
Whack gonna call you. He gonna run you through the chitlin circuit, man. You know that Black TV, No Jumper,
salute to Duke.
Cam Capone, DJ Academic,
Whackademics,
Trap
nigga.
Log Ross. You know what I'm saying? All these guys,
Trap
you know what I'm
Ross.
saying? They on Whack umbrella, you know what I'm saying? So he gonna run you through the chitlin circuit, man. You gotta get a better phone, bro.
I could pull these.
Okay, can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can hear you now.
All right, okay, yeah. So I figured, you know, I'm not gonna do any crimes with him. You know, but you understand something. We grew up as brothers. You know what I mean? Me, him, and Jermaine grew up as brothers. You know what I mean?
And the first time y'all got into some shit, that nigga left you with 19 charges. Whew. With a cane like that, who needs Abel?
For one, you know, we weren't doing anything wrong at that time, so this kind of just came about. So I didn't look at it like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do some more crimes with him. But I know everybody. I know Portia. I know the sister. I'm not gonna say anything. I know everybody in the family, and they take me as family. So you know, just like when I came to the house, I'm pretty sure
they need to do a movie on this dude. This dude manipulated himself into the rolling 60s, and he ain't even from there. They said daddy was a part of it. They saying he really from South. I'm just telling you the story what I'm hearing. I don't know did he do this or not, but this is what I'm hearing. From what everybody's saying, it seems like he manipulated himself into the game.
That's been the thing.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's really not about that. He's from Malibu or somewhere. He was raised good. I'm just telling y'all what I'm hearing them saying.
Sweetie!
And that's everybody that talk. He was raised good. He really ain't about that. Because I heard another dude talk, right?
Salute to everybody in the chat pulling up, man.
Went down.
Love
dude
it.
Said,
District 13 is in the building.
He faked on Big U like he finna put some money behind an artist or something, like he got money. I could be wrong where he was trying to put the money at, but it was a story like this. He was trying to put some money behind something they had going on. He was rolling with this white boy. I guess he was from the neighborhood. What this guy talking about? Malibu or wherever. Somewhere nice.
Right.
See, came around, he came flogging. He was using all the white boy cars and stuff, driving the white boy cars. Say the white boy really had the money. But Luce was faking like it was him. Time goes by, they realized this dude ain't got nothing. It was all bull. You know what I'm saying? So I guess by that time, you know, he was all in with the gang, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They know his daddy, whatever. But they say the only reason he got close to Big U because he was making promises on stuff that he couldn't deliver. You know what I'm saying? Flogging. That's what we call the Miami flogging. But that's the story that, if you can look it up on the internet, man, 3 years ago, this guy came out and he telling the whole story. He said, dude is a square. He ain't bought none of that. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole internet food. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling y'all the story. This is not my story. This is their story. I'm just bringing it to y'all what I'm hearing. You know what I'm saying? We got to make content.
Right.
Got to make content, man.
Right.
Like, okay,
Let's go.
everybody, brother, but you can
And
see.
we got to be honest with it. Only thing I'm doing is using the stuff they bring it. You bring it to me, I'm going to use it. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
I'm going to use it. Call me hood because I'm hood, baby. I'm going to use it.
The way he allowed me to just be free, that we had long history, more so
Yeah.
than anything else.
And he told me that.
Even,
when you
yeah,
came.
even in your, even you know, we were like best friends. You know, we were,
Mhm.
Hey, when we going to get one of these fake gangster dudes that be in comments to say, look, bruh, you wrong. This man didn't go in your house, grab you, put a gun in your head, and make you start talking. This woman didn't grab no gun, go in your house, put it to your head, and make you start talking. You did that, bruh. You went out here and gave these people all type of content. They ain't know about you a day before they start talking about you, man. You gave it to them. When we gonna get it? That's how you know ain't no real dudes on this internet, man. All the real dudes, they don't get on this stuff, man. Cause real dude gonna tell you, listen, when I was
That's not
thugging out
true.
here in these streets, you know what I'm saying? And
Monique, how
everybody
you
came and
doing,
tell you,
Queen?
Man, look, I ain't no joke with
Good
that,
morning,
man.
Queen. Oh, good
Listen,
afternoon.
man, I ain't
Still good
too
morning. Good morning,
on,
Queen.
but I want no joke out here, man. Anybody tell you, man. Anybody tell you, boy. And I don't brag on
Hell
that
yeah,
type of
boy.
stuff. But man, listen, all the older people, when I was in the streets, they always tell me, watch what you do and say, man. Don't go out here with, you know what I'm saying? They get on us when we do, man. So, no, you did that, bro. Them folks wouldn't been coming over here jumping out and stuff if you wouldn't have been out here acting crazy, pulling out guns, shooting for nothing, doing dumb jump, riding your car through the trap, skidding out and stuff. You the one brought that attention on us. So you got to take accountability. What happened to those real dudes, man, that tell you just like it is? Don't come to the person that's talking about you. They come to you. You gave these people something to talk about. What happened to these people, man? What happened to them real G's, man? All we got is some fake followers out here that want to tell these people what they want to hear because they want to follow. I ain't finna sit and say, yeah, and be a yes man to nobody, man. You're bringing them to tell it how it is. Stop being yes mans out here and know how to turn to your partner, because that's how we used to do back in the day. We'll turn our partner. Nick, listen, man. Hey, I'm on your side. But shut up, man. You wrong. You keep talking, keep telling all our business, keep telling all your business. Shut up for a second, dog. If you shut up, they'll leave you alone. They won't have nothing to say. Ain't nobody really talking about Brick Baby like that but Adam, because he over there mad because Brick Baby ain't calling him. But Brick Baby fell back, and Brick Baby name been out the media. Look around. Ain't nobody talking about nobody but Luce. Get Loose Lips. Because Loose Lips keep on talking. Come on, man.
Heading foot.
Real G's got to step up, man.
We slept in the car. You know, we slept at his uncle Cedric's house in San Bernardino. I mean, we did a lot, man. You know what I mean? So,
and that's one thing what I liked about what Project Pat said. They say, man, when you see, you know, I know I told this story before. They say when you seen Gucci Man, did you I know y'all got into it because both of y'all street dudes. You're like, no, that's how you know real street dude. Real street dude gonna laugh, joke, smile, but they ain't gonna even show you that side of them. But if you try to bring it to them, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be ugly. That's me. Yeah. Don't take this smile for granted, man. Yeah, listen, man.
you know, if your brother, just like Jermaine, you know, Jermaine's not gonna stop dealing with him because he snitched on him. You know what I'm saying? That's his brother.
That's his brother.
Okay.
So with family,
It's different.
it's just like, okay, nigga, you a snitch, so we not gonna do no dirt with you, cause you gonna
Right.
tell. You
Oh,
gonna
we're not
tell
gonna
on this
tell on you.
Yeah, you gonna tell on this. So that eliminated. And it's funny because when I came to the house, the guy that I was with was trying to do some business with him, and I was like, "Listen, man, I don't do any business with Jermaine." You know what I'm saying? And I said I come hang out, see how he's doing. You know what I mean? And then you also want to give people a chance to grow. You think that we did that in our 20s? I'm 46
Bubba ain't doing no growing, man. He done showed y'all every which way he's not growing.
now.
Mm.
So for him to still, even now on No Jumper at 42, you know, to be doing what he's doing at 42 is amazing, because and not in a good way. It's like terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you figure that after all of this, you would learn it. Even Big U said it. You know what I'm saying? Because I know you personally as well. I was on Crenshaw cutting hair way before I even dealt with Candace. So I've been doing. I know all of the people from. I knew Nipsey. You know what I mean? I knew all of them people, man, way before I knew Cannon. So for him to still be doing the same things all these years later, and actually to have gotten progressively worse, is just mind blowing to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's mind blowing to me.
Mm.
I remember the night I
It's addiction. That line is addiction for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Over the years, it got worse and worse because I guess it was working for him. And it worked him right into jail, man. You know what I'm saying? All that capping, all that lying, all that flogging, man. That's the only place it's gonna get you, man. Other people was falling for his lies and his fake stories and his all the other people was falling. It just done caught up to him. Y'all don't see that. You don't see that. It caught up to him. It done caught up to him. All that putting people in jail and he not getting caught. Now it done caught up to him.
I was there with you, and then I heard something. Remember, I came in the room,
Mm-hmm.
and you were on the ground.
And it gonna catch up to whack. You know what I'm saying? That's what I say. When they get done, when them boys get done with working you, guess what they do? When it's over, it's over. You know what I'm saying? See, they looking at the internet and they telling y'all gotta pay attention. They looking at the internet. They seeing the internet not rocking with him no more. Nobody's trusting him. So it's time to pull him up out the game. He's no good to him no more. Nobody is gonna deal with this dude. They calling him loose lips. He talk too much. So therefore he's not gonna be able to get no more people indicted. Same with Big U. Everybody calling him Big Dusty Dirty Draws. Nobody trusts him. The murder done came out about that kid. So they pulling him in. Why you think him and Big U the only one still in there? And Britt Baby just got caught in the crossfire. He ain't got nothing to do with their case, but they picked him up at the same time. They trying to get all of them off because they watch the internet. No Jumper got a lot of these dudes indicted. All these talk shows and podcasts these dudes got on, I ain't gonna just say No Jumper. A lot of these dudes got indicted off their mouth going on these podcasts with this stuff, man. Remember back in the day, you put a camera or anything in front of a street dude's face, man, you dead there get shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, no, bro, don't put that on me, bro. You can't even come to the block with a camera. Now these dudes are jumping in front of the camera. So now rewind back. That's the reason why those old school cats was telling you back in the days, don't come around here with no cameras. Don't tape nothing around here. Because you could be filming you and the dude behind you could be serving. Now the police got him on tape. You get what I'm saying? These dudes now is so disrespectful. That's why the whole block getting locked up. You know what I'm saying? They coming with this stuff. And then they getting mad about it. But hey, y'all cleaning up the block. So if y'all want to turn around and clean up the block yourself and get yourself indicted, hey, I'm here for it. I'm gonna talk about it. You get what I'm saying? You know why? Because, hey, y'all doing it to yourself. I ain't doing it to you. You're doing it to yourself. So I'm going to come and let these kids know, grown people know, or whoever want to listen, right, what y'all doing. So, hey, they show them the example. Not saying it's going to change their life. I ain't saying it's going to change their life. We don't know what'll change a person's life. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to throw it out there and they can see, you know what I'm saying? They can have examples. You know what I'm saying? When they want to know, hey, how the outcome going to be, here go the example. I'm showing you through these guys.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, what's going on? I'm like, and I was gonna check his ass because everybody needs to understand something. Cannon has never put his hands on me. He has never tried to play that tough shit. And I mean, after whatever happened with me and him, with him setting me up, you know what I'm saying? Then it got different. But prior to that, he's never even, we got into one little thing, and his mom was like, "Chosen, just leave." But Cannon has never put his hands on me, and so he don't play. I'm different when it comes to me, and I was like, "What's going on?" And he told me that you had a seizure, and you
That's
fell
funny you say that
and
because
bumped your head, right?
yes, he did. You did say that.
He
He
said
did.
you had a seizure, and I was like, "Gee, you all right?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be fine." But the vibe, I knew it was something different. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
So I don't know that version of Cannon. I don't.
Okay, hold on one second. The chat wants.
Nobody know that version. That's the thing about the internet, right? You could come here and fake like you hard, and these guys gonna believe it without no proof. I mean, a lot of these guys don't even know him. They met him on the internet and be like, "Yeah, he's the toughest, roughest," but don't even know what I'm saying. Hear none of these backstories and look through it like this dude is. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Wants me to. They want to know what a 1385 PC is.
Yeah.
So you guys.
One thing about it, man, when you come from this life, man, you don't see none of that, man. What's a gangster to a gangster? What's a tough guy to a tough guy? You know what I'm saying? Because we know anybody could be touched. You know what I'm saying?
You guys know, I will read the definition. A 1385 PC is a request to a judge to dismiss a criminal case or reduce charges in the interest of justice. It can be filed by the prosecution, the defense, or even by the court itself. The judge has the discretion to grant the motion if they believe.
Now, y'all just heard what she said, right? In the interest of justice. But you know what these suckers is going to do? That support that dude over there? They going to make an excuse for his interest of justice. Now, we all just heard what that was, and we all know why it was that, because we hearing what Luce Cannon did in this case, right? So we know what that is. So how is Wack's interest of justice in Wheeler, Texas, any different? Especially when he said his case was dismissed for illegal search and seizure, and we can clearly see on that paper that that was not the case. So you lied about why your case was dismissed. Then you come back with on Reggie Wright's show and say, yeah, that's what that one was, but you know, you got more than one lawyer, right? What the fuck does that... What does that got to do with what your case was dismissed for? I don't care if you have 15 attorneys. Johnny Cochran and his cousin. What the fuck does that got to do with the paperwork saying, or that paper saying that your case was dismissed in the interest of justice and not what you said it was kicked out for? What difference does that make? Why was it dismissed in the interest of justice? Why can't you show us that on paper? Yeah, we see it says the interest of justice, but what was the interest? What did you have to do? That the court said that right there could be more of an interest of justice than what we are about to put you away for. There has to be a rhyme to the reason. But you have yet to show that. That's how you should know without having to see black and white that he is an informant.
Dismissal or reduction would be in the interest of justice.
People
and
slow.
There are reasonable grounds
Sheep.
for the decision. Now, let me read. Let me read.
Please hit that like button. To the new people that just came in, man, I appreciate you for here at Stand on the Media, man. We family here, man. We cooking. We going over this content, man. I heard Gigi is doing Tasha K. She might already be doing that. I need a link to that so we can run that next. If not, I'm going to run something else after this. But can you hit the like button so we can go further into the algorithm? We got 103 people that's on this live right now. Damn, my numbers are climbing. Thank you to the people who pull up and rock with your boy. I appreciate it, man. So hit that like button. Share. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video. Let's go.
The interest of justice. In the interest of justice, what that means.
Let me stop jabbing at that sucker.
In the interest of justice is subjective and can vary depending on the specific circumstances of the case. Some common circumstances include the defendant's lack of criminal history, which we all know that, Cannon doesn't lack that. The defendant's cooperation with law enforcement.
Hey.
Working. He's a worker, a lurker, and a worker. I'm telling you, this how they do him. They humiliate him when they done with him, man. It's over with. It's over.
That's a fact. He's an informant, y'all. He's working, and they are done with him. They are done with him. But you know who they protecting, though? Let's not forget old CS2 Back. Look who they are protecting. Greg Kadings jumped through great hoops and lengths to protect CS2 Back so much that he came to Clubhouse. He came to Clubhouse to clean up the mess. But salute the Scandals Los Angeles because he just made a bigger mess of it. And people ignore that video. They ignore the video. He caught that man dead to right. Dead bang. Caught him lying. He was lying. An officer, a deputized federal agent, caught lying red-handed by Scandalous Los Angeles. And at the end of the call, he just said, "The hell with it, man. All I can say is there's no back." Yeah, Whack is CS2 Back, but he admits that. He admits that. Do I gotta go play that again? Please tell me I don't have to go get that and play that again so y'all can hear it. He says, yeah, he's CS2 Back, but I think Whack admits that. Then what the fuck are we talking about? If he admitted that he's CS2 Back, and Mark Stevens is saying that's who was on the wiretap, then why are we even still debating that Whack is an informant? But what my man just said, and I appreciate him saying it because it's the truth, when they get done with your ass, and they want to get rid of your ass as a rat because they don't respect you as a rat. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing your fucking job, that's all they care about. But when you start fucking up and doing shit that's outside of what they want you to do, they treat you like they did Stutterbox. No disrespect to Stutterbox, but it's just a fact. You know what I'm saying? Whack is a reliable. So they will do everything in their power to protect him. That's what they doing now. I really believe it. No different than what Greg Kadings did when Whack 100 got to talking too much, trying to tell people he's involved in this book and movie. He's the truck driver. Dummies.
The proof is in the paperwork. I don't care what none of these dudes say. The proof is in the paperwork.
The defendant's remorse, the seriousness of the offense in relation to the potential of penalty. So
but he wasn't a good worker, right? Like you cleaning up the community from, people that's really, really messing up the community. This man was using it for his own benefit. You know what I'm saying? When he screw over a person, rip them off out of money, then he try to get them indicted so he won't have to pay. He do that type of stuff.
For everybody asking, again, I will repeat what the interest of justice means, and it can mean the defendant's lack of criminal history, the defendant's cooperation with law enforcement, the defendant's remorse, the seriousness of the offense in relation to the potential penalty. So we're not saying, like I said, we don't know, but
I know
everybody can, you can.
I know. Right. I know. I can say. I was there.
You was there. You was on the case, so we gonna believe you, bro. You was there.
I heard it with my own ears.
I know you heard it.
I know. I can say.
That's why I let you speak. I'm just explaining to them.
And everybody ain't just saying this, man. That's just like somebody say this dude's suspect. You gonna the first person said, you be like, man, he just hating on him. But you hear 5, 10 more people say it, man, that don't even know each other, don't got no reason to hate on them. Then you got to look at that, man. What's wrong with y'all? You got to look at it, man. Everybody saying this, paperwork and everything. Come on now.
And that's why that's why he wanted to get rid of me. Think about it. I'm the only person.
Well, hold on. I want to get there. We're going to hit that next. So yeah, I want to hit that. I want to hit that. And let me bring this up to the stage. Now, I don't want to bring up, I don't want to get no bad.
Yeah, but of course, we all need to get
memories
that.
or
We all need to get that, but no different than we need to get that CS2 back is CS2 back. Whack 100 is a fucking informant. Ain't no difference. It's the same beat of the same drum. That's what is disappointing me about this shit right here, because ain't nobody mentioned not one time how CS2 Back was the one who was pushing a lot of this shit. They was using each other, two informants. One ain't no better than the other. Why we ain't exposing them both? Let's just have an informant expose party. What is going on? This is real loose cannon heavy. We ain't heard one mention of CS2 Back yet, and his fingerprints is all through this.
anything. And I don't know if you knew about the what happened, but
y'all, it's finna get juicy. She pulling up video. This girl come with all type of receipts, boy.
I want you to watch first, and then we're gonna dive into what happened with you.
Right.
So,
oh Lord, boy, what's going on here? Please tell me they acting.
So, this was somebody
Luce, boy, you gonna have some more charges, boy.
Who used to stay with us, and Cannon, kind of what you went through. It was the exact same thing, kind of with the no jumper situation and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's
man. Why he be wanting dudes to script? He on some freaky stuff, man. But this is the booty bandit here, man. This the booty bandit, man. He wants you to script for no reason.
That's your bed right there. I know.
Yes, correct.
Oh, that's the house right there. Yeah.
Exactly.
It's all about how
So
humiliating
kind of like
you can make
man, look at
the
man. Look at, hey,
scene
boy, he got a nice
appear.
house now. He was using Big U for his loan agent. Man, Big U was going in there, man. Y'all
He don't have
y'all
nothing.
The,
He don't have nothing to do with Big U, bro. That shit ain't even funny. Like, I don't even think that shit's funny. By now, people should already know that in real life, he didn't have nothing to do with Big U. Big U was not messing with that boy after whatever happened between them. But I can't say for sure, but I can almost be positive that it wasn't about something that they did together. It's most likely something he did that just was the straw that broke the camel's back. But at the end of the day, him and Big U don't have nothing to do with each other at all. Luce Cannon's not even really from 60s, bro. He's from the IE or some shit. So why would Big U make him his right-hand man and he ain't even from the area? Makes no sense. Think about it.
Indictment. Big U was his relative.
The same situation.
He could get you in anything.
It seems like this is Cannon's pattern. What he does. And then I know that you saw the no.
Yeah, she trying to make sure he's staying there.
Jumper situation. I'm assuming.
I did.
Right? Okay.
I did.
So tell us or tell everybody.
He
why
is.
did the no?
He is, Fan West. He one of them.
With you.
Well, because those guys never saw it coming.
That's cool.
And they never had a chance to even defend themselves. And I think that that's some coward type stuff. And that's actually
cool.
what happened to me. You know what I'm saying?
Tell the crowd.
These suckers wouldn't play in Big U face like that. A lot of these suckers wouldn't play in his face like that.
Well, I'm surprised he's still living, man. I got a cousin did something like that, and may he rest in peace, man. He did something like that to a dude, pulled out on him, man, and made him run home butt naked. I guess dude messed with his chick. He came in, he pulled out on a dude. Dude ran home butt naked, but dude came back and killed my cousin, man. You know what I'm saying? So you got to watch when you do that type of stuff, boy. I'm telling you now.
That changed your life.
Well, remember I called Cannon and I had my boy with me from I've been knowing like for a while, and then I had the two girls, and I was like, well, man, maybe we could do a video by the pool really quick or something like that. And I brought the girls up because they were staying from Seattle, right? And she was trying to get home, and then she had already had some problems with somebody else, so she was already being rescued from another situation, pretty much. And I didn't have anywhere to take him, so I just brought him there. And Candace said it was okay, and I figured. So anyway, we was there for about a few days, whatever. And then on the day she was supposed to go home, I sent her with you to go to get her nails done and to get her hair done and what have you, right? Whatever.
Right, at the beauty spa that I owned.
At the beauty spa, right? At your beauty spa. So now I went to go handle some business with my boy in L.A.
Mm-hmm.
And on my way back, Cannon calls me, and he was like, "What's up, Chosen?" And I'm like, "What's up, man?" He was like, "Man, you know your hoes done chose up." I said, "What?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He said, "Man, your hoes done chose up." I was like, "Man, I don't know."
This dude wanted to be a gang banger, a pimp. He ain't know, he was confused, man, because he wasn't really coming from there. He coming out of Malibu trying to be the best he can be in the hood.
I said, "I ain't got no hoes, man. I ain't, man, what you, man, you crazy, dude." I said, "You know." I said, "Man, oh, they want to stay." I said, "Well, that's cool." I said, "Well, what's up with the business though?" Because him and my boy wanted to do some business, and he was supposed to sell him some weed and give him some samples, and that's what we were really coming back for, and to get the girls. And my boy was dating the other girl that was there
What's this
as
guy
well,
name?
right? He was with her. So anyway,
Okay, hold on.
I knew I had a bad feeling in my stomach, and
Hood
he
Talk
was like, "Well,
News.
just come on."
That's what content we
You know what I mean?
listening
Come
to.
get the
Hood Talk
samples.
News. Salute
So
to
I'm
him.
like, all right, well,
But he take a lot of
that's no
shots at
problem.
Big
So
U, apparently.
I'm driving, but I'm having my gut feeling like something's not right. So anyway,
Don't know
I get
nothing
You gotta
about the
follow your
man.
gut with this dude.
there, and as soon as I get there, what's her name? Clarice. Uh, Clarice is like,
What up,
hey,
Black
you know, we
Caesar,
got
though?
the
What
same
up?
birthday. She was like, hey, can I talk to you? And I was like, yeah. She was like, you know, we got the same birthday, you know. And I was like,
I'm
yeah,
like,
what's
man,
going
look,
on?
she interviewing
I
Earthquake.
said, I was like,
It's crazy.
I see. They said you want to stay. They said you like it here, and she was like, no, like,
I thought we was
come
gonna
here.
be hearing jokes. I
So
ain't
she
gonna lie. I
walked with
thought that
me
was
through the
Earthquake.
back gate
I ain't gonna
into the
lie.
house, and she's telling me, she said, I don't know what's going on, but
This dude with human trafficking.
one of the dudes here told me if I didn't hoe up for him, he was gonna cut my throat. And I was like, what? I said, really? I said, here at this house? She was like, yeah. I said, man, I said, I don't know what Cannon got going on, man. I said, here go Tremaine with his shit. I said, man, I wish he'd have told these niggas
No
that I
shit.
don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm really not with that shit. So I said, do you want to leave? She was like, yeah.
Oh, so this dude told his story over there on that weird dude channel, right? Okay. Word for word. Scripted, huh? Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Listen, man. Is GG compromised, man? Yeah, man. Oh yeah. You know, all you can do is just say, man, hey, do what you do, man. You know, do what you do. You know, you get bit by that snake, you better make sure you have that antidote, cause we see what he been doing to the people he bite lately. That's all I'm saying.
I said, well, where's your stuff? He was in the room. Remember, you guys had us in the room with the security cameras and all that in that room. So we went in there, got her stuff, and then I went through the garage and put her stuff in the car, in the trunk. So by the time I put her stuff in the trunk, what's his name? BT Savage or whatever his name was. You know who that is? Earl or whoever. Yeah.
That's who was in the video, but yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So he come out, man, you need to quit all that pillow talking. And I'm like, what? You need to quit all that pillow talking, cuz. And I'm like, I said, listen, man. I said, respectfully, I said, this is my brother's place. I said, I wasn't introduced to you. He never brought me to say hi to you or nothing like that. And I've been here for days, man. So I don't know what's going on with you, man, but you know,
So
me and
where's
the young
Cannon
lady,
at this point when
he's the bitch ass niggas over there in the corner. Just like by the gate, by the pool.
okay.
You know, just standing there. So and then Clarice, she's getting ready to get in the front seat, and I'm standing behind her, like getting ready to get in the car to leave, right? So he was like, yeah, on some crib on 100, whatever. And I was like, man, look, I don't know what's going on here. I said, but the young lady told me that you said that you was gonna cut her throat if she didn't
It's a
hold
whole
up.
lot of telling going
So
on,
that's when
boy.
Cannon was
I don't know what these dudes had going on, man.
like, oh, she lying. And I was like, so I told Clarice, I said, man, would you get out and tell these
Is he saying Clarice? Like Silence of the Lamb, Clarice. Ate a liver with some fiber beans. Is that what he's saying? Like Clarice? Is that what he's saying?
So it don't look like I'm hating on or trying to handcuff you or trying to cock block or anything like that. Would you tell these niggas what you just told me? And she got out the car and she was like, yeah.
I didn't know he was one of them channels, might be.
You said,
I didn't know.
If I didn't sell my pussy, you was gonna cut my.
He talking all that I'm non-biased shit.
I swear, as soon as he said that, imagine now, she's in the front.
Sounded real biased to me. That's all I'm saying, man.
And he's standing.
Boy, I tried to be a pimp from Malibu, man. Come on, man.
Behind me. As soon as she said that, the dude hit me. Bam! I don't know what he hit me with. I don't know if he hit me with just his fist.
He hit you with that. He hit you with that Novo slap. He hit you with.
So I knew I was hurt.
That pie.
My legs was wobbled and I was dead.
Ooh.
Yeah, he hit you with a good.
If you was at a stage, you would have jumped off that front probably.
But he didn't knock me out.
Damn, that's crazy.
And I
hope you didn't have them glasses on.
He hit like a bitch.
Oh.
Like what?
Oh.
What?
But you was
I guess he
wobbled.
was surprised he didn't knock me out. You get what I'm saying? So
nigga said nigga was wobbled and said you hit me like a bitch.
But he said he knocked that off.
Yo, that's hilarious.
That tastes like fried
nigga
chicken.
wobbled and said, man, you hit like a bitch.
And I was just
where the stage at? Where the stage?
Karma is a bitch, man. Karma's a bitch because that dude hit me in flip-flops, and right before Cannon got arrested, Cowboy got in his ass at that gas station in some flip-flops.
That Novo slap was crazy.
Like, oh, and then my brother called me like, yo, hey, you see
Don't
that, man?
get pimp slapped.
I said, Karma is a mother.
All right, man, I'm done with listening to Earthquake, man. Salute to him, bro. That nigga gangster. That nigga said I was wobbled, but I told that nigga he hit like a bitch. Shit. For you to have a president of mind to say some shit instead of just taking the fuck back off is amazing to me. I'm not gonna lie. Oh man, I didn't know my trademark was right in the middle of the screen like that. My bad. Move that on over here and do that like that there. Should have covered up Earthquake. So, hey, is she live with Tasha K right now? Because it was something else I wanted to run, right? And it's from Big Homie CC. I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree with some of what he said because it's crazy. I ain't gonna say crazy. I'll let y'all listen to it. To be determined. Let me not do that. It's just something things I didn't disagree, but a lot of what he said, I actually did though. Really, I did though. So I said, man, I'm gonna run this for my people. See what they say. Very interesting. And I can admit when I'm biased, when it comes to Big U, because I know firsthand
12 hours a month
how hard he worked
to
build and develop the Crenshaw community and those kids. I know firsthand. You know what I'm saying? And again, I'm from Compton. That's LA business. But right is right. I could take that chance to down talk it and say, it wasn't all that and all that and all. But I'm not that type of person. Flowers, people who deserve to get their flowers should get their flowers. Period. You shouldn't be ashamed to give somebody their flowers. So it says, Big Homie CC compares Big U to members of organized crime family. You know what? Alex Alonso had said it too, but I had said it prior to that. I'm not one of those that be like, oh, somebody was listening to me. If I hear him say something that I'm saying, I look at it a little different. Like, oh, I'm on the right track. If this person, it just depends on who it is. But I heard Alex Alonso reference it shortly after I did, and now I'm hearing Big Homie CC reference it. But some of y'all who's like diehard that was watching my earlier videos, remember I was saying that Wack is the Whitey Bulger of today. He hands down is the Whitey Bulger of today. Well, I heard my man Alex Alonso reference that too, and now I'm hearing Big Homie CC. And if you're not familiar with the story of Whitey Bulger, I'm telling you, it is not a waste of your time. Go get acquainted with him. Interesting story. The government used him as their little secret weapon. allowed him to commit all type of crimes and cooperate all type of shit to get to take out other mobsters. And they allowed him to do it. He had free range. And when they was coming to get him, his handler tipped him off. And he was able to run for a very long time. Eventually, when they caught him, he went to jail and he died shortly after. Somebody killed him and unalived him. Sorry. Shortly after they unalived him. It's very resemblant to what I think CS2 Back is for the government now. And then people, they overlook like the whack lovers and the ones the whack deniers. They overlook so many things. Like when Wack was talking to Big Chuck and told him, "I got a handler. We all have a handler. We all have a handler." Chuck, I really believe in that moment he was really trying to figure out. It's like I don't know if he knew that Big Chuck is an informant, because Big Chuck, I think definitely, I believe he is, because he even said he had a handler. But I always believed he was, but I don't know if that was Wag doing a fishing expedition. You know, letting Big Chuck know, hey man, the jig is up. I know you working, but hey man, I got a handler. But my point is, he's been telling us this whole time he's working. If he's not working, why does he have a handler? If he's a gangster, why does he have a handler? Informants have handlers. He's telling you I'm an informant without telling you. And he's whack. I don't like to call them minions and shit, but you know what I mean. Like this whack coat, the ones that are not, you know, secretly working behind the scenes with him. I'm talking about like the genuine supporters who just deny, then explain why he has a handler. Let's go.
Man, I was definitely surprised. I didn't really see it coming.
Yeah, hey Mike B, I definitely said that about the Whitey Bulger thing. I did a video where I pretty much explained it from beginning to end. I'm gonna put a link to that video in the description of this video so y'all can check it out. Where I was taking y'all down. I was, you know, the road, the comparison of the two. Like this is what Whitey Bulger did and went through when he was working with the government, and then I brought you to Wack, Greg Kading, Reggie Wright. It was what I think the video was called. What does these three people have in common? Greg Kading, Wack 100, and Reggie Wright Jr. And then I just put a piece together so you can see what these three have in common, and I showed you the comparison of Wack and Whitey Bulger. And then shortly after that, I seen my man Alex Alonso pick up on that, and now I hear it big homie CC pick up on that, and it's like, man, it's clear as day. You know what I mean? Like how people don't see this shit. It's crazy.
You know, I know Luce Cannon had that situation on camera that, you know, I was a little bit kind of worried that, you know, something might happen because of that. But as far as like this whole Big Rico on Big U, I didn't see that coming at all. I had no idea the Big U, I'm not saying, you know, allegedly was involved in all these things. I mean, especially, you know, a lot of people are kind of tripping out because he's 58 years old. You know, allegedly still doing these types of things.
Yeah, that's crazy work. That's crazy work. But you know, it's no different. Like, you know, a good friend of mine is Michael Franzese, former head of the Colombo crime family, and you know, not the former head, former boss in a certain crime family, and you know, in the Cosa Nostra culture, it's common to see somebody in advanced age still being with the business. You know, it's not often that you see people at that age in, you know, black organizations and black gangs and stuff like that operating on that level. So, you know, it was common knowledge. It was common knowledge to people who operate outside in the field, like who he was, and what he did, and who he called the shots for. And he not the only guy that's like that, but even the street vendors had to pay them money. That's crazy. The corn man got to pay you some cheese. That's crazy work. You ain't gonna be able to get away with that too long, man. Not gonna be able to get away with that too long. And it's only
seeing this stat right there. So we just automatically he's guilty by public opinion. Has he been proven to be guilty of any of that? Has that been proven in a court of law? Especially after knowing what we know today, that all these people that were flipped by CS2 Back are running scripts. They are implicating and implementing Big U in the shit that he is not involved with whatsoever, but they are given that appearance and the green light from the feds to do it. So how are we doing it? Which charges are we saying, yeah, that sounds more like Big U and that don't sound more like Big? How are we doing that? Especially if you don't know nothing about him outside of this. It's crazy to me. He's innocent until proven guilty, especially how they got him here today. How are we giving credit to anything that's in that dossier of an indictment? How do you give credibility to that when it was so illegally obtained and put together? Just wanted to clean that up.
Two guys who been saying the feds picked him up, he under indictment. They've been saying it this whole time. How would you know that? How can y'all know? I only had that phone for 3 days, and they called me. I had just got that phone, bro. Then here come these two dudes calling my phone. I'm like, how did they get this number? There's no way, bro, I change my number all the time. You know that, you feel me? So, when we communicate, we got our channel we communicate on. I only had that phone for 3 days, bro. And then here come these two weirdos calling my phone and then recording my phone call. How can you do that? How can you record? Recording somebody's phone call in 2 consenting states is a felony. If you don't have consent from the second party, that is a crime. They're doing it with impunity and then posting it online. The only time, let's take Whitey Bulger, for example. Whitey Bulger was killing people, committing several crimes while being an informant. Because they don't care. Let the animals kill each other. In the Cosa Nostra, they always said, if you see a guy that operates in a lifestyle and he's a violent guy, he is working. People on the internet, not gangster. They not outside. They don't really know what's going on. They see guys yelling and screaming on the computer, and to them, he's a buster, cuz. You feel power. As soon as they see that, oh man, there's some gangster shit going on. No, bro, watch out. How can you commit all these, y'all doing this with with impunity? They got this man as a witness on it. He a victim in the case.
Facts.
Nobody saying anything.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon.
Salute to Cam Capone News, man. I just wanted to play that before I got up out of here, man. I really thought that was interesting. How they got his information, how they got on his radar, the whole thing. And I don't think Big Homie CC is lying at all. I just wish Big Homie CC, being someone that's from the streets and understands how the police can lie and manipulate evidence and information, that he would just, use a little bit more caution when, speaking on certain things. I mean, it's okay, but you got to throw some type of disclaimer out there. You know what I mean? Especially with something that's so sensitive as it is right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. These dudes was out here straight up lying, mimicking, interacting, and they had a whole production. These niggas was really out here setting up plays to put on this man that he had nothing to do with. None the wiser. Like he said before he went in, and I'm going to go, when they want you, they going to get you. Ain't nothing you can do about it. If they want you, they going to come get you. If you're new to my channel, man, you made it all this way for this long. Thank you. I appreciate you. Do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Like this video. Leave a comment in this video, please. Share the video. Hit that notification bell. You will be notified when I drop these videos. I just want to say thank you to each and every one of the mods that pulled up and helped in the chat, or just chilled in the chat and chilled on the live. To the regular people who just pop in and support me once in a while, thank you. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. To D13, District 13, pulled up and showed out. I appreciate y'all, man. Salute to the team. If you are on Clubhouse or thinking about going to Clubhouse and you want a safe haven to go to, District 13 is alive and ever. And they got rooms just like the Hunter side, but better. And you ain't got to deal, you ain't got to, you won't be forced to do shit that you don't want to do. Yeah, you're not going to be forced to do shit that you don't want to do. You hear what I'm saying to you? You know, it's pretty much, everybody just networking, vibing, building, enjoying the entertainment, and just doing what they do. So come to Clubhouse, District 13. Still alive and kicking ass, taking names, Savage Astro, salute to you. We got to get together, man. I know I've been doing other shit and trying to heal as quick as possible, but I'm feeling a lot better, so I'm ready to work. So what we were talking about last week, I think I'm going to get started on that. So if you already did, man, hit me in the back channel. Let's bounce some ideas. And I'm going to start working on the membership thing and stepping that up. Because we about to take this shit to a whole nother level. I promise you that. And everybody that supports me in this, every bit of this going to be a part of you, just like it is to me. And we'll figure out how to make sure that is also shown and not just said. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out. But my channel is what it is, what you guys make it. And I appreciate that. I really do. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here, but we're going to let CS2 Back tell us exactly who he's been trying to tell us for the longest. He's been waiting on us to take him out of his misery. Let's do it.
But then again, you know how the feds work. We don't care how many chickens or turkeys you pass out.
No.
We don't care how many book bags you didn't
Hell
pass
no,
out.
we don't even like book bags.
What we care about is
what you care about?
wiretaps.
Yup.
We care about these confidential informants.
That's a fact.
And we care about your actions within the means of the law.
Oh my God, I love all y'all. Stand on the media. Let's get without a dope beat. Step two. Ooh, Ficky, Sherman, Ficky, the buggy, Mikey B, Ficky, Van West, the Sherman, Ficky, Drew, Ficky, D-Twin, Ficky, the Mike, Ficky. Boy, don't play with me. Yo, Kid the Barber, Ficky. Yo, man, stop playing.